How to remind your high value masculine man that you're in a relationship with your worth and your value. Well, hello, my name is Unique Sibanda and I am your online dating coach as well as your style concierge here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. It is Tuesday, I know. Normally you'll be seeing Edwina and she'll be doing the whole Talk It Through Tuesday, but while she's on a break, I am filling in for the amazing, gorgeous Coach Edwina until she comes back in March, and I'll be talking to you about some relationship situations we get ourselves into. And today I am talking about how you can remind the man that you're in a relationship with your worth and your value. But before we begin, to like, comment, share, ask a question in the comments about how are you handling your relationships? How are you handling maintaining your worth? How are you handling just maintaining who you are, your self-care, and all those little things? Give us some nuggets as well. I know sometimes you guys listen to us so that you can actually get some wisdom and nuggets from all the different coaches, but we also love to hear from you. So how do we remind the man that we're in a relationship of our worth and our value? It's very easy to slip and slide in this relationship world. It's very easy sometimes to kind of want to just relax and just forget about it because you've got the man now, right? So why would you want to keep doing things you were doing from the very beginning? Oh, Lord, it's a bit of work. But to be honest with you, it really doesn't have to work if those are already your standards. It is only work when you are putting up a facade and putting up a way of living that is not authentic to yourself. So here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy, we encourage you to always be your authentic self and date at your level. You need to always be authentic to who you are and set your standards to where they are. If a man opening a door or not doesn't bother you, don't let it bother you just because I may have mentioned it in one video. Or and that's the thing, is we need to understand our dating standards. We need to understand our relationship standards. We need to understand what we're bringing into the relationship, or should we say, as the proverbial table. We always need to understand, as Black Swans, the realistic and authentic selves that we bring to the table. As Black Swans, when we set our standards, we're not saying that, no, this is only just for the beginning for you to get into a relationship with me. We're saying this is how we live our lives. This is what we're being judged on. And when it comes to a point where we're now having to remind this man, it's because we have kind of slacked in a bit, in some kind of way, or we haven't chosen and vetted the man right. So it's always back to basics with the Black Swan. We never forget our self-care. Listen, it's not easy. It's not easy maintaining your hair, nail, everything, appointments, and especially right now when it's cold. The last thing I want to be doing is to go and get a manicure done, going to get my waxes done, going to get my eyebrows done, and it's so much work. But the way I maintain it is because I do it for me. I do it because I always want to put my best foot forward, be that in a relationship, at work, with my friends. I always want to put my best foot forward. And that is the standard of a Black Swan, ladies. We always want to put our best foot forward. And we do put our best foot forward because, honey, we did not do all of this work, all of this internal work to come and flop when it comes to being in the actual relationship. So just to give you a few pointers of how you do actually remind your man, should he forget. I don't know why he would do that, but you know, men being men, sometimes they do forget, and you know, they're human beings as well. So I'll go into a few details of how you could actually do that. But before I do, we're going to take a mini break and just talk about the All Access Pass. where really you should be enrolled in by now, because if you're going to be doing this Black Swan thing, you need to be part of this community. I'll be back in a bit.
The guys you want don't want you. And the ones you don't want simply won't leave you alone. They say you are picky and have impossible standards. Your partner has lost attraction for you and you have no idea if he will stay or progress the relationship. The harder you try, the further he pulls away. You are starting to think you are cursed, that there's something fundamentally wrong with you. The truth is, you are not uniquely broken. You are simply ill-informed, uneducated, and ill-equipped. All the things that can be fixed. I am offering you an all-access pass into the Black Swan Nation, where you will receive access to all of the courses, mentoring and coaching calls. We are also offering a 100% no quibble money back guarantee if the academy isn't a fit for you. What are you waiting for? Get smart, be educated, and level up. Do it absolutely right now by clicking the link below.
Hello, I am back and welcome again. Before we go ahead into just basically how we maintain our worth in front of our amazing boyfriend or husband or man that you are with in a relationship. Before we go ahead, do like, share, comment, subscribe. Put your comments in the comments box. Let's talk about this topic. So the first thing I would always say is, do not try by all means not to slack on your self-care, because that not only reminds just him of your worth and your value and how you look after yourself, it reminds you of your worth and how you look after yourself. We always have to continuously remind ourselves that we are worth this journey, that we are worth the abundance that we want, that we are worth the beauty that we want to create all around us, which is why again we have the affirmations. Get yourself a bundle of affirmations and talk to yourself in the mirror every single day and remind yourself that you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of wealth. You are worthy of health. Remind yourself those things every single day, and don't be too shy to do it when he's around as well. I have so many little things dotted around the house, written in lipstick on my mirrors, that remind me that I am enough. I am more than enough. And I remind myself of that every single time, because guess what, ladies? Sometimes we do forget. Sometimes our old stories kick in. Sometimes our low value, wretched old behavior kind of kicks in, because it was things that we used to do. They're not just going to go away just like that. And this is who we were once upon a time, until we discovered how to be a black swan and a high value feminine woman. So we have to constantly remind ourselves. And the thing I was saying before is, do not be shy of reminding yourself in front of him. I have affirmations in my house running. My Alexa literally goes on repeat, and she repeats them to me every morning. Normally they go off around 9, and in the afternoon and in the evening as well, just to remind myself that I am worthy of health, I am worthy of wealth, and I am worthy of everything that I want and deserve in this life. It's a constant reminder. It's a constant thing, because remember, your mind is where all of this happens. So the next thing I would say, ladies, is keep yourself in a state of gratitude, because what that does is you will always have a smile on your face. You will always have this feminine, gorgeous gratitude thing around you. Like, people will be feeling calm to be around you, because you will be creating a space that is filled with gratitude and abundance. Therefore, your man will always be reminded of why he fell in love with you in the first place. And it's not really just about him. I always say it's really about you. Remind yourself of why you fell in love with yourself in the first place. Remind yourself of why you started this journey, because that is what will keep you magnetic as this feminine, gorgeous goddess, beautiful woman that you are, when you remind yourself and you keep yourself in a state of mind where you know you are abundant, you know that everything around you is beautiful, is feminine, is soft, is caring, is kind, is patient. Those are the things that we want to keep reminding ourselves, ladies. So it's never really about the man. It's really about you and your mindset and the state in which you keep yourself in. I love playlists. I love keeping upbeat playlists, and I have different playlists for different things I'll be doing during the day. When I'm getting ready to go into work on Monday, I have my Get It Girl playlist, where I must say I do play a lot of Beyonce, I will admit, because I want to get into that mode, into the beast mode. Like, I'm going to attack this Monday. This Monday is not going to have the best of me. And that is how I go into the day on Mondays. And when I'm going for my dates with my boyfriend, when we have movie night, I put on some R&B just to kind of get me into the mood, to get my surroundings in the mood, because sometimes I host movie night and sometimes he hosts movie night. So it's one of those things where you always want to make sure your atmosphere is encouraging. Your atmosphere is dictating a state that is welcoming, that you always want to be in. I know it may not always be what you wanted to hear, whether I was telling you to put on a little bit of lippy, get some lingerie, get your hair did, but you know all of that. You don't need to be told 1,000 times that, ladies, you get to do those self-care pampering days for yourself, and it's not always for your man. By you being in this state, this reminds him of why he fell for you in the first place, why he courted you in the first place. We all need a little bit of reminding. We all need a little bit of reminding that there is an amazing world out there of women who uphold their standards, who continue to do life and enjoy life. And the last note that I'll leave you with is, don't forget to spend time with family and friends. Just because you've got this man, your world does not have to stop. And this is where sometimes we kind of almost miss it as ladies. Remind yourself to continue going for brunches with your friends on Sundays. Remind yourself to continue going for movie nights with your children. Spend time with your family. Even when you are married, make sure you spend time with your siblings, whether for personally, it's really just on the phone, because they don't live in the same country that I do. Spend time with family and have interests that are outside the relationship. Don't always be looking for hobbies for the two of you to do. Just because you both love hiking, give yourself some time to go hiking on your own when it's safe on a Saturday. Give yourself time to go swimming in the morning, because that refreshes you and revives you. This is why he got with you in the first place. This will also encourage him to pursue his sports. It will also encourage him to pursue things and interests and things that it does. And the beauty of all this is that this actually really conjures the desire within the relationship, because there's nothing more amazing than watching your partner doing something that they love, and you see the face, the glow. There's nothing more encouraging and more uplifting than seeing someone you love do something that they really love doing. And a man who loves you would love to just see you light up when you go for your swim, light up when you go for your hike. And it is okay, ladies, to always do things that you were doing even when you were single, and also incorporating them within the relationship, which then shows that you're not so dependent on him. Like, if you leave me, my life is over, which is not the case, right? Because you're a black swan. On that note, ladies, I hope this has been a little bit of an encouragement for you, just to remind you that you are worthy and you are valuable. And you need to remind yourself all the time of how worthy and valuable you are. And that you don't ever forget that, because it is something that over time will really literally become a part of you. So if you take away anything from this video, let it be that don't forget to always put yourself first, ladies. Don't forget the things that you're doing that made you happy. Don't forget to do your happy, right? Because that is what brings the value and brings the worthiness to you. And don't forget to tell yourself that you are worthy and you are valuable, because you sure are. In the meantime, you take care of you, and I will definitely see you on another video, most probably on Friday this week at some point. And be sure to watch out for all the different coaches that we'll be introducing. I'm excited, but for now, let me keep my lips sealed. And Coach Edwina will be back with you in the month of March with some amazing videos. But in the meantime, you take care of you, and you have yourselves an amazing week, and I'll see you soon.